Chomp. Chomp.
I will personally answer first.
Okay.
The heat. Can't do it.
Where are you? Oh, you're from Rochester.
Upstate New York.
Yes.
We're practically Canada.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I just can't do the heat.
We don't really hate Florida. It's a fun thing to get people excited on the internet, and they take the bait.
Yeah, I hate Texas
Which
just
is
as much.
fantastic.
It's just as hot. I just hate anything
Yeah.
below like
It- it
Texas
Pennsylvania.
isn't
wet.
as humid though.
Yeah.
The swampiness is pretty tough. Like
It's real.
yeah, like I would come here visiting my grandparents growing up, and every time I got off a plane, I would be like, Mom, I need an oxygen tank. Like it would take me like 20 minutes to be able to breathe. Like
I actually
air.
have a lot of family that lives down here too.
I don't like to argue with people about it. I have.
It's like,
Okay, here's
don't
the
bring
thing.
it to the dinner table.
Right, exactly.
Don't bring it to the stage.
Here's the thing. I think that everyone has the right to vote, obviously, and you can
Yes.
do one of two things. You can say, I'm going to vote for what's good for me, or I'm going to do what I think is in the best interest of everyone. I tend to vote for what I think is best for everyone, which I think is pretty clear, but some people go, I know what's right for me, and they do exactly that, and it's what it is, you know?
This is Joywave!
That's a question for the label.
It is. I think 2019 is a safe bet.
Okay.
I would guess later in the year.
Later in 2019.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a single for now, and then maybe another single.
Yeah.
We're just kind of rolling with it.
I'm an album guy, and that's what I
Same.
like to write and make. But the way things are going now, it's all about singles and playlists and stuff. So I think
People
what I'm
don't have
going
time
to
for
do is
albums.
yeah.
You know, on their way to
I have time for albums.
McDonald's.
I think we're gonna finish the album that we're working on, and then they will probably release things one at a time from it, and then eventually the whole thing will come into view.
So are Blast Off and Compromise from the album that you're working on?
Compromise is not. Blast Off, I think we'll be on it.
Compromise is just an oldie that we just finally were like, let's put this out.
Really?
Yeah, it's a B-side. I think we recorded it in like 2015. Well, that is a fascinating story because that is a song that we were asked to write for the Alice in Wonderland movie that came out a few years ago, and then it got cut from the film at the last minute. So
The song was actually called Alice.
the song was called Alice. So that's actually, I think, the only Joywave song that is not personal to me in any way, shape, or form.
Oh.
Fun
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not many people
Fun
know
fact.
that, but yeah, when you're asking me what it's about, it's like it's for the movie.
Didn't like Pink end up doing the whole soundtrack?
Yes, she did. And the movie was a rousing success, and I was glad to be a part of it.
Wait, it was like the sequel, right?
Yeah, it didn't do
It was
good.
like further down the looking
it was
hole or
probably
something.
even deeper down the hole. Alice 2. It's about the mind-numbing cycle of our lives, which is very much, it's not like a relationship song. It's like, the verses are very much like, we do this thing that normal people can't do, and you don't know anything about us, you can't possibly understand anything about us, and then the pre-chorus is this like glimpse behind the curtain, which is like, checking in with friends or family, or wondering what could have been with somebody that you met on the road, but your timing didn't line up, or your geography doesn't line up, and
Like they
before
live
you
in
know
Florida.
it, like they live in Florida, and then before you know it, it's back off and it restarts the same process. And it's interesting because I said this to the last girl, it's like me and Paul will still be here 5 years from now having the same conversation with somebody else, and you might be doing something totally different with your degree from the University of Florida that has nothing to do with music, and you'll be like, I don't have time for music. I wonder what's up with those guys from, and the answer is, me and Paul are still on a bus doing exactly the same thing. So people age in and age out, and like, I've had so many friends over the years who are like, you know, it's basically like all of my friends are perpetually like 25, and like no matter how old I get, like they get older and then they go start a real life or have kids or get married, and then someone else turns 25 and they're like, "What's up, guys? Do you want to hang out?" Or like, "Yeah, I guess you don't have your life figured out yet, and I don't have
in
anything."
bed and like
Yeah. I guess we have it figured out, but we selected something that's not compatible with you know,
anything.
everybody else.
Music's compatible with everyone.
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is be married to another musician who travels
On the same bus as you.
on the same bus as you.
So you guys are getting married?
Oh yeah, that's
We've
what I'm
never
getting
thought
at,
of
yeah.
that.
I mean, like, that's the solution
Why
to your
haven't-
problem.
yes.
Why haven't we thought of that?
Our fucking hetero-ass minds don't even, we can't even open the box a little.
Get rid of heteronormativity, man.
That's actually a really, like, clever, like, solution.
No, it makes a lot
We
of
all
sense.
just marry each other
Yeah.
in the bed.
Or you guys could have, like, a big polyamorous relationship.
That would be great.
That could work.
Yeah. There
I mean,
you
for
go.
taxes and stuff, that might really benefit.
Can you do it? Is there like a polyamorous filing?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It hasn't gained popularity yet.
Okay.
But like maybe if you guys came out as a big polyamorous love fest,
I call
it would
beer.
start a political movement.
You can't call people inside of a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
not the way it
Yeah.
works.
Can't put
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah. Paul and Joey have been friends since middle school.
Yeah, and I'd say he like joined the band in like freshman year of high school or something.
2004.
Okay, so like we were juniors in high school.
Yeah.
You were already graduated.
Uh-huh.
And then Ben, our keyboard player, is the youngest of all of us, and it was a few years later he graduated college, and what would be like happenstance, like just riding a bus with him one day or something like that?
Wow, you know, I think I might have actually. But he like drunkenly told me one time that if our keyboard player quit, that he would love to play, and I was like, okay. And then our keyboard player quit, so
Who's our keyboard?
Andy.
Oh, okay.
It is what happens naturally. The bands that Paul and I were in before, like, it's very like pop rock, like Jimmy World Train kind of thing, and
Jimmy World's great.
I love Jimmy World, but the thing that happened around like 2007, 2008 was that like that whole thing just blew up and became massive, and every band was doing the same thing, and I was like, you know, anyone can do this, and I bet if I sit down and do what comes naturally to me, I can do something that no one else can do. And that was kind of the genesis for this band. And it started in like 2010, and I spent like 2009, 2010 just like writing and just kind of seeing like, you know, well, what do I do that's different than anybody else? And so yeah, it's just about what kind of comes out naturally, and then there's no like formula to it or anything. It's why all the songs are like kind of different inside of a record. I write everything, and then usually I'll have like a demo, and then everyone fixes things. So Paul will say, this drum part requires 3 arms, and I cannot play it. And I say, well, why don't you do what a drummer would do? And then he does
grow
that.
another arm?
And grow, yeah. Why don't you do what a real
Drummers
professional would do and
yeah.
get a new arm?
Dude, a bionic one.